The next question is from Shahryar Zahid, Canada. I am working at a gas station where we have to sell and promote the lottery. Is it haram for me to promote? One of my friends is working at a grocery store where they sell halal and haram meat and foods. Is it okay for him to work there? Basically, the question posed by the brother is that can we work in a place which has haram activities? To make the answer more comprehensive, as far as working in a business or working in a company which has haram and halal activity, the ruling is that if the company, the major activity is haram, major earnings is haram, then you cannot work in any position. For example, you cannot work in a bank which is a conventional bank based on riba, on interest. It is haram. You cannot work on any position, whether as an accountant, whether as a manager, whether as a doorkeeper, because the activity major by itself is haram. You cannot work in an alcoholic company, a company which makes alcohol, because alcohol is a major sin. You cannot work in any position. But there are certain businesses which are mixed with haram and halal. If the haram portion is a small portion, as long as you do not get directly involved in it, it is permitted to work in such companies. For example, if you're working in a 5-star hotel and that 5-star hotel is selling alcohol, you cannot work in the bar or the restaurant and serve alcohol yourself, because serving alcohol is haram. But surely you can work in the other departments, like as a receptionist, like an account manager of a hotel, as long as you are not directly involved in the haram activity, and that haram activity earns a small percentage of profit, not the major percentage, then you can work in that company or in that hotel as long as you are not directly involved. Let me give you an example. Working in airlines is good. You can work in the front desk, you can work in the office, but you cannot work as an air hostess, because most of the airlines, they serve alcohol. If you are working in an airline which doesn't serve alcohol, then it becomes permitted. There are very few airlines in the world which don't serve alcohol, like Saudi Airlines, etc. So working there as a person, the air hostess, where you don't have to serve the haram like pork or alcohol, then it's permitted. So basic question regarding can you work in a gas station which tells you to promote lottery? Lottery is gambling, it is prohibited. If they force you to promote, you cannot work, but if they allow you, excuse you, work there, you need not sell lottery, you need not promote, then it's permitted. Regarding a friend who's working in a grocery, which is serving both halal meat and non-halal meat, if he is made to serve or sell the haram product, whether it be non-halal meat, whether it be pork or whether it be alcohol, then he cannot serve it. But if he is working in a big grocery store and he himself is not selling pork or the haram food or alcohol, it is permitted. So you have to understand, look at the concept. This is the basic ruling, that you should not serve anything which is haram, and if you're directly not involved, you can work, otherwise you cannot.